Dr. Cindy Davis Evans with the Cindy Davis Show. I am here in Fort Worth on the red carpet covering the prestigious Faith Awards, honoring outstanding trailblazers, activists, and community leaders. I am sitting here with the nominee of the Faith Awards, Miss Sonya Graham. Congratulations, Sonya.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here.
How does it feel to be honored with the Faith Award?
It's exciting. Faith, that's everything. So, you get nominated for different things, but when it really resonates and means something, it's an honor. So I'm super excited.
So tell us a little bit about what you do and what your background is.
Okay. So, Sonya Graham, we actually have myself and Ferrell E Phelps. We're co-founders of the Skin I'm In Model and Talent Agency. Mm-hmm. And so we just had our amazing gala last week. So it actually is an exhibition and a fashion show. Mm-hmm. And our whole premises is everybody should be represented. So our agency is it's a trailblazer saying that changing the optics of what people see represented in the entertainment industry. So diversity, equity, and inclusion is what we stand for.
And so you include everyone. No one is discriminated, no matter what their pigmentation is. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Abilities, which means we have people that are, they say, adapted, whether they're in a wheelchair, have one limb, height, weight, gender. We represent everybody.
Wow. Well, I want to say congratulations on your honor. Well deserved.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here with you this evening.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for stopping by. One more. City, how are you?
City is
in the house. We are representing.
So good to see you, Cindy. It is so good to see you.
Thank you, Ferrell. Thank you for stopping by. You was a recipient of the Faith Award. What did that mean to you?
Well, it's always good to be recognized for what you do in the community and how you serve others. That's very important to me. And to get recognition for that through the Faith Awards was truly a blessing.
It's truly a blessing. Tell us a little bit about you and what your background is.
All right, a little bit about me and my background. Well, my name is Ferrell Phelps. I'm a celebrity photographer. I'm also co-owner of the Skin I'm In Model and Talent Agency. I am an author 5 times over.
Wow, I didn't know that.
As well. So I wear many different hats, but my biggest platform is to make a difference, impact the world, and ignite change through the gifts, talents, and abilities that God has allowed me to have.
Well, I say that you are doing a wonderful job with that, and you have well-deserved with that Faith Award. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Wow, what do I expect to see here tonight? You know what? I expect to see a lot of people that are deserving to be honorees. I'm expecting to see people that are God-fearing, people that are respecting the platform that Rhonda Branch Yearby has created with the Faith Awards. I'm expected to see blessings, on tonight. And I'm just super excited to not only be in attendance, but to actually be the host for the event as well.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And thank you for allowing me to sit on your platform and talk to you. We go a long way back from childhood. And so to see you doing what you're doing right now is truly a blessing for me.
Wow, yeah, this is like full circle, right? Because we kind of grew up on the same street, and here we are doing we're doing some of the same things. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ferrell.
Absolutely, and you look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
I will. Thank you. Good to see you. I'm here in Fort Worth, covering the prestigious Faith Awards, honoring outstanding trailblazers, activists, and community leaders. I am here talking to Reverend Dr. Rhonda Branch Yearby. Thank you for joining me. Now, what was your inspiration for the Faith Awards?
my inspiration is like the Lord gave this vision to me about 25 years ago, and I kept wanting to do it, and I kept saying, oh, I can't afford it, oh, I can't do that. And I remember Kay Robertson from the Duck Dynasty Show was my Bible study teacher in Louisiana, and I was helping her edit her cookbook, and she said, you're a hypocrite. Well, just like you help everybody, empower everyone. What about empowering yourself? It's okay to be humble, but feed yourself. God expects you to feed yourself. And she challenged me about writing my books and journals and all that. And I decided that next year I was going to step out on faith. I didn't have a budget, no money or anything. Ended up meeting Mr. Smith at the Smith Foundation. And I was going to have it at a hotel that seemed to go like on the bad road in Houston. And I shared that with him. And he said, why not use the Smith Foundation's mansion? It's 15,000 square feet, and you can use it. He and I had never even met. We'd only talked on the telephone. We never met, and he opened his home to me in the Faith Awards. And at that first Faith Awards, you were nominated by several people, and a lot of people, told me about your faith walk and who you were. And that's how you ended up. That first year, we had too many recipients, but it was wonderful. Because one thing, people of faith are not recognized, and they should be recognized for their good works. And this is a way for them to show the power of God and to reach other people and empower other people about the Lord.
Absolutely. And now here it is, 5 years later, and you're still going strong. How do you decide who you honor as a recipient for a Faith Award?
And the first couple of years, we asked people to nominate, or they were writing letters. I didn't want to do something like a popularity test, because I think when you do popularity tests, sometimes people who are deserving don't get it at all. And all these other things are popular, so why not your faith walk? One of my sayings is, you can't heal if you don't testify. Sometimes you have to testify to help other people along their journey.
I agree with that. And so what's your vision now? Now that you're 5 years in, can you see a little bit clearer now?
Yes, absolutely. I can see very clear now, because what my vision is now, I've been talking to several different TV networks and people who want to distribute the Faith Awards. So that's why we had so many cameras in here tonight and all that, because I'm going to get that edited. I've talked to several big networks. And so I wanted to, one of my sheroes is from the Trumpet Awards. And I just, love her. She was one of the first black journalists on CNN, the first, I guess, like senior VP at CNN. And I know that she's older now. And, she's just one of my sheroes, and I want to continue to do the faith work. Like tonight, people were empowered, they were encouraged. Like Dr. Cheryl Action Jackson, I mean, we left on a high after her story, and I'm admired her so because my walk has been the nonprofit world, and for her to take the nonprofit to New York, last week she was at Time Magazine, she was on Good Morning America, and then there she is at Chanel, partnering with Chanel. That's unprecedented for big companies like that to put a nonprofit that feeds people on the map. And so it's just a blessing. She's a great example to us of what we can do in the faith world to continue to help people.
This is just so inspiring, absolutely so inspiring. I heard so many inspiring stories tonight that just made you want to just go out and just help everybody and just have faith to do it and not be timid, drawing back and say, oh no, I'm not this, I'm not that. But tonight those stories was really inspiring.
Yes.
You have also authored so many books. You're a motivational speaker, you're an ordained minister, author, publisher, life coach, mentor. Is there anything that you can't do or don't do?
one of my sayings is that a cat has 9 lives. And I know you've heard me say this, but God has given me 999 lives to reinvent myself over and over again for His glory.
Wow. That is just amazing. I love it.
And one thing I want to tell you, Cindy, is so many years I lived in a lot of shame. Living in shame, afraid to do things, not really wanting to step out on faith. And I finally realized what people meant when they say step out on faith. Just like with the Faith Awards, with my publishing company, not a penny to my name, but faith and the Lord giving me the talent to do what I needed to do.
So you're not just talking faith, you're walking faith. You put in action to your faith.
Amen.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What would be your legacy?
Tonight, it meant a lot to me because my children have stood beside me from the beginning, and they're on my board of directors. And they're the ones that let's not just do this work, let's take it to another level. Is what my son is always saying, Mama, take it to another level. Take it globally. Show the people in the world what faith really is and encourage them to do faith. And my daughter says, Mom, you need to be more involved technically and putting things out there to encourage people. You don't have to go crazy every day, but put something out there, because sometimes when you put too much, they don't want to listen, and you want people to know about the Word and to listen about faith and show them by your actions what faith is. And like you heard Judge Thelma say tonight, that I'm always feeding into her, but I could sense some of me in her, like, I came from the ghetto or blah, blah, blah. No, that doesn't matter. God chose you and He put you where you are. And so that's why I said that I'm so proud of her and the woman that she has become. Like she said, that wasn't her blah, blah, blah thing, but that she doesn't like me to say she used to be on that show, because she's like, I'm Judge Thelma now. And I said, you are, but that show made you who you are too. And which tells you what a hard worker she is.
We heard a lot of wonderful stories like that, and I must say that you have had a hand in influencing so many people, and so many of those stories, and through the Faith Awards are able to shine and to tell those stories. I thank you for that. I thank you for stepping out on faith and being led and having this wonderful platform for people to come and just network and be encouraged. It's a wonderful blessing. I want to thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for all that you do for us and how you empower women. And you've always done that. And you've empowered women and show what they're doing in life. And we thank you because you're a very good example. You're a good example of what I always try to tell people. There's no competition in the kingdom, only collaborations. And you are a good steward of that. And I thank you for that.
Wow, it's amazing when somebody can actually see things like that in you, things that you may not be able to see in yourself, although that is how I feel.
It is.
That's exactly how it is.
That's the walk that you have done since the very first day that we talked. You inspired me, you encouraged me, and you encouraged me to do the Faith Awards, my books, and you've always been there, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
Well, you see who I thought about?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Rhonda. I won't take up any more of your time, but thank you.